Hey everyone, and welcome to the club and welcome to another Weekend Art Challenge. Today I'll be drawing two separate drawings, one using a dollar store marker and the other with a Sharpie pen. So on the left side of my page, I'm going to be drawing Richard Watterson from The Amazing World of Gumball using my Sharpie pen. So let's get started at the very top with his eyes. Starting at the top, we're going to draw an oval. Now I'm going to move over towards the right and draw in the same size oval in a slight angle. So let's line up the top. Now let's add in the pupils. Two smaller ovals just shifted over towards the left. Starting on the left side. I'm just going to fill that in black. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's add some eyelashes on the side. So on the left side, we're going to draw two angled lines, one above the other. And on the right, we're going to go in the opposite direction. In between the eyes, we're going to add a small oval for the nose. Now let's move down and draw on the top edge of the mouth. Starting on the left side, we're going to curve down and then back up on the right. We're going to round up the mouth and come down towards the bottom. So we're going to start on the left side. It's going to blend into a curve coming all the way down towards the bottom of the mouth. Now let's go to the right and do the same thing. Rounding this out. Now I'm just going to blend this in. Let's move back to the top. Just underneath the nose, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down towards the top of the mouth. Let's add the top row of teeth. Starting on the left, we're going to curve down and then back up. On the left side, I'm going to draw a curve in the opposite direction for the tongue. So we're going to go up. It's almost like drawing a half circle. Now we're going to move up above the eyes and draw in the eyebrow. Starting on the left, I'm going to start with a curve going across. On the right side, we're going to do the same thing. Now I just want to round out the ends. Just pulling that back in. And then we'll connect the top with another curve. And I'm going to go in and fill the eyebrow in black. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now that we've drawn the face, let's work our way around the body. I'm going to start with the cheek first. So on the curve of the mouth, on the right side, we're going to step up, start with a point. I'm going to curve over the eyebrows. So we're going to go up, around the eyebrows. Now I'm going to bring this down along the side of the head. Curving around the mouth. Now as I get towards the mouth, I'm going to draw a straight angle line coming down towards the back. Coming down to right about there. Now I'm going to go back to the top and add in the ears. So starting just above the left eyebrow, curve out towards the left, round out the ear, and then pull that back in. I'm going to take that and draw the same thing just behind. Starting up here, I'm going to curve around the top and pull that in behind the top of the head. Directly below the mouth, I'm going to draw the edge of the chin. Starting on the left, I'm going to follow the same curve of the mouth and going down and then back up on the right. In the center, let's add in the tie. So right here, we're going to draw a half circle. Now let's draw in the tie. Starting on the left side of center, we're going to curve out, round out the bottom of the tie, and then pull that back in. We're going to add a little bit of shading underneath the tie. So stepping down, we'll draw a straight line, and then fill that area in black. Let's add in the collar. So on the left side of the knot, we're going to draw an angled line coming down on the left and right. Now let's pull that up underneath the chin. Now before I draw in the rest of the body, I want to draw the two arms coming down, overlapping the body. Starting on the left, come down and around towards the bottom of the hand. I'm going to round this out and then pull that back up. I'm going to take that and flip it over on the right side. So let's line up the inside, curve down towards the bottom of the hand, go out, and then up. Let's add in the sleeve. So on the left side, we're going to draw two angled lines coming down. Then on the right, we're going to go in the opposite direction. At the bottom of the hands, let's separate out the fingers. We're going to draw two short lines going up. Now we can move back to the left and finish off the back. So we're going to bump this out and curve this in behind the hand. Let's take this line, continue on the inside, in between the hands, with the angled line going out. Now we're going to draw on the side of the body. So let's start at the top of the cheek. We're going to bump out the cheek, going out. I'm going to come down at an angle, and then curve that back in behind the hand. Now we're going to draw a line going in behind the chin. Starting on the left, we're going to angle up, in behind the chin, continue up on the right side. Let's add in some whiskers. Starting on the left side, I'm going to start with a line that goes out, just overlapping the side of the body. Down below, we're going to angle this down, and along the top, we're going to angle up. Now let's do the whiskers on the right side, starting with a straight line going out, going up along the top, and then down on the bottom. Now we're going to add the edge of the shirt. Starting from the back, we're going to angle up in behind the hand. We'll continue in between the arms and then on the right side. In the center, I'm going to draw a small half circle. And then on either side along the bottom, we're going to angle down and out. Let's work our way down with the legs. Starting in the center, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down towards the heel. Now I'm going to draw two angled lines going up. Starting with the left side, go back to the center, we're going to go up towards the right. Now we're going to pull this in underneath the hands, going up in an angle. Now we're going to add the cuff of the pant. Stepping up, we're going to follow that same angled line, coming down and back up on the right. Now let's add in the feet. Starting from this point here, I'm just going to curve around in towards the center of the leg. I'm going to go out and pull that back in. Do the same thing on the right. Curving out, rounding out the foot, and then pulling that back in. Let's separate out the toes. Starting on the left, we're going to draw two curves coming inwards. And on the right, we'll go in the opposite direction. Now that we finished the drawing of Richard using the Sharpie pen, I'm going to move over to the right and draw a nose using my dollar store marker. Now this actually cost me about 50 cents, about half the price of a Sharpie. I'm going to start in the center of my page with the eyes. So starting on the left, we're going to draw a large oval. Starting from the very top, curve around towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. We're going to move over towards the right and draw the same thing. So let's line up the top, leaving a gap in between, and back up towards the top. Now we're going to draw two smaller ovals on the inside, just shift it over towards the right. So let's start from the very top, come down towards the bottom, leaving a little gap on the inside of the eye. I'm going to go in and fill this in black. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Now so far I could tell that the dollar store marker is a little bit thicker than the Sharpie pen, and it doesn't seem like it has as much ink as the Sharpie. So let's continue. I'm going to start on the inside bottom of the right eye. We're going to draw in the muzzle. We're going to curve out towards the left, round it out, and I'm going to pull that up. Now up at the top here, I'm going to draw a small half circle for the nose, and then we're going to draw a straight line coming down the middle. Let's add some eyelashes along the side. So there's 3 per side. Starting on the left, I'm going to draw 3 short lines going out, and then we'll do the same thing on the right side. Just above the eyes, we're going to add in the eyebrows. So 2 small curves going across on either side. We're going to round up the end of each eyebrow, and then pull that back in along the top. We want to fill this in black. And we do the same thing on the right, going around, closing off the top, and then filling that in black. Now that we've drawn the face, let's work our way around the head. So moving over towards the left side from the eye, I'm going to curve out the cheek and pull that down and in towards the neck. Let's go back to the top of the cheek. I'm going to round out the top of the head. We're going to go up, around the eyebrows, go around the side of the head. I'm just going to pull that in towards the neck. We're going to leave a gap in between here. Now before we draw on the body, I'm going to go back up and draw on the ears. So the top of the head over on the right side, I'm going to start with the right ear first. Curving out, rounding out the ear. Now I'm just going to pull that in, just curling it around. I'm going to blend into a curve coming back in. So the ear tapers, gets a little bit narrower as we come back in. I'm going to take that and flip it over on the back side. So we're going to overlap this. Starting up here, curving out, and then around, pulling that in. Now I'm just going to taper down and in. Now we're going to go to the right side of the neck and draw on the arm curled over. So starting down here, we're going to curve out. Now we're going to pull that back in. I'm going to draw the hand coming down. So curving down towards the bottom of the hand, back around the top. I'm going to draw a short line going up. From the tip of the hand, let's separate out the fingers. So 2 short lines going up. And then we're going to add the sleeve. From the corner of the elbow, I'm going to go up at an angle. We'll go back in and come down an angle to the side of the arm. From the left side of the neck, we're going to angle down the side of the dress. So coming down just below the edge of the hand, we're going to go straight across the bottom of the skirt. Now I'm going to pull that up underneath the arm. From the right side of the neck, I'm going to draw on the collar. So we're just going to come down at an angle towards the left side. Let's add in 2 curves for the collar. Starting on the left, come down and up. It's almost like a half circle. We're going to draw that twice. Now about halfway along the bottom edge of the dress, we're going to draw a straight line coming down towards the bottom of the feet. Now let's draw on the left foot. From here we're going to curve down, we're going to curl around the tip of the foot and pull that in. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now from here we're going to draw 2 straight lines going up, and then we'll draw the edge of the boot. Starting from the left side, we're going to step up and draw a straight line going across towards the right. Now the last thing I'm going to do is have the arm coming out. Starting from the edge of the collar, we're going to draw an angled line going out towards the left. We're going to add in the thumb, a little curve going up, and we'll pull that back down. Now we're going to angle the hand coming downwards. Starting from the edge of the thumb, we're going to curve down and pull that back up. And then from here, we're just going to draw a straight line coming back in behind the body. Let's separate out the fingers. We're going to draw 2 short lines coming up. And then along the arm, we're going to add the sleeve. From the wrist, we're going to step in, draw 2 lines coming down side by side. Now inside the hand, I just want to draw a curve for the palm, just hooking down. And that's pretty much it. There's our comparison between the Sharpie marker and a dollar store marker. At first glance, it's hard to tell the difference, but as you're drawing, you can tell you get a little bit more control with the Sharpie. I hope you enjoyed today's art challenge, and if you did, please send us a like and send us your requests and ideas in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.